bowled. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a... Great day of cricket. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, we'll collect that one though.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Big edge, where's that going? Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nicked it. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Ahmed, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Ahmed shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Nicely played. Runs 1.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Threaded brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and they've answered with full honours.
Pathirana from the Garware Pavilion end. Pathirana pulls out. Dead ball.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
That'll be a dead ball. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Pathirana deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Second dead ball now.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
He's quick onto that in the infield. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting. How will the bowler respond?
Doesn't beat the infield. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Going with spin now.
New bowler into the attack.
That is quite extraordinary. Rohit, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
And straight to deep mid-wicket. Easy catch in the end. Didn't have to really move at all. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. And they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Number 4.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Dhoni, some good hands. Couldn't really tell live. The umpire might take a quick look.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Goes over the top with that shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. No joy with the short ball and going for four.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Jadeja with a huge appeal. Ashwin from the Garware Pavilion end. Yadav drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Yadav was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Ah, fantastic catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Beats the field with a great shot. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Dube has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. A lovely hook shot. Might even make it to the boundary.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Nice shot, but straight to gully. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Jadeja, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Well, no need to look any further on that one. Taken the bat before pad.
Pandya looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal.
In the end, a very simple shot. Just lets the ball come onto the bat and cuts it away for 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Pandya has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Couldn't get it through the field. Jacks has hit that fine and it'll run away for 4. Fine leg will not get near that one.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. Mumbai are 118 for 4. Final over in this innings. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Nicked it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Big edge. The bowler looks really confident. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
And that's the end of the innings. The Super Kings have been set a target of 131. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Good shot, a beauty.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Yorker bowls in. Oh, take the sweat off your brow for that one.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Massive outside edge.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
Number 3 for the Chennai Super Team.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nearly gets the edge. Boomer with a great delivery there. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over. 9 off it. The Super Kings, 9 for 1. Chaha, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the road. That's a brute of a maximum.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Super shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runners on offer here.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Oh, great bowling. No reward. And that's going to fly away to the boundary.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
End of a huge over, 21 from it. The Super Kings, 30 for 1. Couldn't get it through the field. Trouble. That looks gone. Oh, great running.
They trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Gone, knocked him over. Just too much pace there.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The new batter at number 6 for the Chennai Super Kings. Please give him a warm welcome.
End of the over. 5 runners coming from it. Super Kings, 45 for 4. Bolt, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Bolt from the Tata end. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
He's quick onto that in the infield. Good pick up, big chance. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over. The Super Kings, 50 for 4. Going with pace now.
For the Mumbai Indians.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Track. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Gone. Superb catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Oh, great shot. Not going to beat the fielder. And out. 2 wickets. 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
End of the 5th and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Doesn't beat the infield. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. We've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Good shot. A beauty.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Oh, that was net. There's an element of insanity the way that sounded. 2 biggies in a row.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Misses everything. This could be trouble. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great running.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. There'll be runs here. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. 6th last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Off the middle of the bat. End of the over. 4 off it. The Super King in the 8 for 7.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Bolt, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. There's a chance if it hits. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Coming into bat at number 10 for the Chennai Super Kings. Please give him a warm welcome.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Pathirana ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Bolt getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Good pick up, big chance. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that. Have to go for it now. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. They need 3 to win.
That's out. Gone, nowhere near making it.
A great victory, extremely close, right to the end.